Hello everyone, good to see you again. We have earlier examined how you can set up your course page on Moodle and add activities and resources. The teaching learning process is not complete without adequate assessment and feedback. Therefore, we will explore how you can set up quizzes on the course page and provide adequate feedback to your learners. Let us get started. Now, as you can see, these are the steps you can follow in setting up quizzes on your course page. Now let us go to the course page and see how you can implement these steps. Now we are still working on the same course page, and as you can see, this is the week 1 we earlier added. Now it depends on what you want to do. If you want your quiz, the quiz you are setting up to come under week 1, then you are adding it under week 1. And the first thing you do, as I mentioned in my last video, is that you turn editing on to edit that particular page. Now, when you turn editing on, you can see you can now work on the page. What you can do is that under this week 1, if you are adding the quiz under week 1, you come to this add activity or resource. Then you are not picking anything except quiz. You can see quiz here. Then you click on quiz. Then you set up the quiz. That you set up the page, the quiz page. Then you tell them, okay, this quiz. Just tell them anything about the quiz. Then you let it display. Then you can time it the same way we have done for the discussion forum. You can also do the same. You can time it. Okay, when will it be open? You click on it, then you set it up here. By 8, you are leaving it open from 8. Then to when? From today till tomorrow. Oh, okay. I picked 7 here, so let's pick 7 as well. From 7 to 7. 7 to 7. Then you tell your students the time, the time limit. So maybe you are giving them 30 minutes. 30 minutes, depending on the question items that you have. 30 minutes. Then you set up all this. So open attempt are submitted automatically. Okay, so you can set up the grid, the layout of the question. Okay, you can say it's every page you want a new question, or you can say you want at least on a page you need 5 question items. You can say you need 10, depending on what you want to have. The question behavior, do you want it to be reshuffled? Okay. Within the question, do you want it to be reshuffled that when the student takes this, if another student takes the same question or the same quiz, it will reshuffle it. These are the things you should be able to play around. Just look at all this, and you will be able to work on it and determine what exactly you want. Then you can restrict the access the way I explained in the discussion forum. Setting up your discussion forum is the same thing. So you can also add restriction, maybe the dates restriction. Then you add another one, date restriction. Then you can say from today by 7, and that's what we picked the other time. From today 7 until you change this one to until tomorrow, which is 3rd by 7. These things are very simple. You just need to understand what to click at a time. Then you click on save and return to course. Then you can see you have satisfied the first part of the quiz setting. You've set up the page. However, you ask yourself, where are the question items? So you need to load the question items. Okay. And what do? You click on this quiz 1. That is what you want to load. There will be instruction here. It's telling you no questions have been added yet. So that is what you want to do. You need to now click edit quiz. So what you are doing now is that you are now uploading the question items. Okay, so you now begin to tell, you now begin to add the question type, the type of question you want to add, and the items. Look at this place. You want it to be reshuffled. You want the question items to be reshuffled. Then you add. Click on this add. Then you can add a new question. You can add at a random. You can add from question bank. So let's add a new question, for instance. So the next thing you do is that you pick the type of question. There are different types of questions here. You can pick the matching. You can pick true or false. You can pick multiple choice. You can pick short answer. You can pick essay. Any of these you can. There are different types of question items, and I want you to try your hands on some of this. So let's look at this multiple choice question. You pick multiple choice question, then you click on add. So what does it tell you? It tells you the category you have, okay, and that is what you are. If you have a question bank that you have prepared somewhere, you can pick from here. But we don't have for this. So you need to put the question name. Yes, the question name. Say question one. Then the text. So you put the text here. However, you should note that before you get to this place, you must have set up your question items somewhere. So let me go and see where I set up my question item, then I will bring them here. You can see the question items here. Then I will click, I will copy the question. I'm copying the question now. It's just your normal copy and paste. That is all. Then you put the question items here. Yes, fine. And you say the default market one, you can change it. It depends on what you want to do. Now, the general feedback is the feedback you want to give your students when they have submitted, for instance. You can say, thanks for the attempt. Feedback is critical in assessment, so you need to give your students feedback. One or multiple answer, that's only one, then it's reshuffled, and you want to make it A, B, C. Now, this choice means the options that you have. The options that you have, and you need to take note of what I will do here. So when you are having your option, you go back to your question items, then you copy. You copy. So I will copy from here to this place. I'm just copying the item. I mean the options. So I'll put it here. If this is the correct answer, okay? Please listen to this. If this is the correct answer, and because this is the correct answer in this case, I'll put 100%. I'll put it at 100%. Then how to put feedback? I earlier mentioned that feedback is critical in assessment. Your students need to know why something is right or why it is wrong. So I want to copy this feedback. So you put your feedback here. Fine. And you do the same for other options. So for the other option, of course, you can't have two right answers. So you have one right answer, other options are wrong. So this choice 2 is here. The choice 2 is here, and you're not changing this. You will put the grade on this none. You can't put 100% because you can only have one answer. Okay, so you can also say this is wrong because you give reason. That's what it means. And you do same. for the other options as well, which are wrong options. So this is what you do when you are setting up the options. As you can see, I've included all the options here. When you are done, you have only done just one question item, then you scroll down. There's a save and continue editing, for instance. If you still want to add another one, okay. But in this case, we are done. That is how you are going to do uh, for all other question items. Then you can say save changes. And you can see the question is here. The question is set up here. So when you go back to your course page, when you want to go back to your course page, just click on the course code. Anywhere you see the course code, it takes you back to the course page. So you can see this is it. The questions are now here. When you click on this quiz one, you can see the questions are now here. And you can preview the quiz to see how it looks like. You can preview the quiz, you can start your attempts, and you can pick anything. Let's pick this A for instance. Then you can see finish attempt. The time is going, so you can say submit all and finish. What do you see here? Look at this list. You can see the response. It's telling me, oh, this is correct answer. This is correct because multi means giving answer or giving feedback to why this particular option is correct. You can see it's fun when you do it like this. This is what your students will see. This is what your student will see. So that is how you set up your quiz, especially for multiple choice questions. You can also add other types of questions. Let's look at it. You click on quiz one, for instance. You are still going back to that quiz. Then see this place, you can edit your quiz here. Click here, then you see edit quiz. And when you get here, you can add other question items. You can say add. Then it takes you to what you want to add. You add a new question. What type of question do you want to ask? Okay, let's say you want to add essay. Then you click add. Then you also tell your students, oh, this is question 2. As you can see, you put the question text here. Put the question text here. So you go to where you have your question items. I have it here. So I can put here. Just copy your question item, then you bring them here. So your question item there, that is the question. The essay question is there. Then you can give it a mark, any mark you want to. You can give a general feedback if you want to give a general feedback. Then you can set up the inbox, the number of lines that you or first you need to restrict them. So it shouldn't be more than 10 lines. Okay. If you want to allow attachments, when they are answering the question, you can say yes, and the number of attachments you want them to attach, but you can say no if you so desire. So you can set up this the grader information for the grader. Then you can tell them, oh, question 1 is this, so mark. Question 2 is so mark. The graders will see the information here. Then you just come here, then you see save changes. So you can see one multiple choice question and this one is essay question. It's as simple as that, setting up your quizzes. There are still different formats. When we get to the live session, I will still demonstrate some other quiz types for us to see how we can be creative in assessing our students using Moodle platform.